Hey, it's TaxQuips time from TaxMama.com. Today, TaxMama hears from Doug in the TaxQuips Forum, who's arguing with his work buddies. He says, we're a group of field technicians that work entirely out of our home and have no local office to report to. We drive directly from our home to a customer site, and the visit is usually completed that day and can run into several visits over the course of a few days or weeks. They get reimbursed at the rate of $500 per month and 23 cents a mile. How are they supposed to report the reimbursements and the deductions? Well, Doug, let me clear this up for you because it's really a lot simpler than you might think. There are two kinds of reimbursement programs under the tax code. One, there is the accountable plan, where you submit an expense report, you get paid only based on receipts or mileage logs. Those reimbursements aren't added to your wages and they're not taxed. You don't need to report them on your return in any way. So those guys are right. But you have the non-accountable plan, where you get a chunk of money that you can do whatever you want with, and those reimbursements get added to the wages and they're fully taxed, just like wages, including FICA and Medicare tax. To offset the extra income, you have to file a Form 2106 to deduct the expenses yourself. You end up losing some or all of the deductions because of the 2% floor on miscellaneous itemized deductions and the need to itemize, which you might not have needed to before. However, your case is quite unusual. You're getting paid both, so the reporting requirement changes for you. In your case, when you fill out the Form 2106 so that you can report your miles at 50 cents a mile, you are going to show the reimbursements that you have received for the mileage, only the mileage, on line 7. Since you've already been paid for part of the mileage at 23 cents, you don't just get to deduct the full mileage rate without reducing your deduction for the reimbursements you've already received. You'll still get the benefit of the deduction worth 27 cents a mile. Or, of course, you have the option of deducting your actual vehicle expenses rather than the mileage rate if that comes out better, but you still need to report the reimbursement. Now, you don't have to deduct the $500 because that's already included in your income. However, you might have other expenses you can use on Form 2106 to reduce the impact of that $500. And folks, for another interesting twist on how to reduce or eliminate all the taxes on that $500 per month, read the rest of the answer in the TaxQuips Forum. And remember, you can find answers to all kinds of questions about employee business expenses and other tax issues free. Where else? At TaxMama.com.